Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Umber Rays, and hey, Epic 7 video got a fair bit of attention, so let's do another one. And today's video is all about the grind, and I'm kind of paying attention a little bit here because I got Discord going. Anyway, so I want to talk about the grind today because everybody seems to go, oh my god, oh the grind with this game, oh it's gonna kill me, oh. You know what? I've never actually found that. I have not. I have been playing this game basically since it came out. About the same time that it came out, I started running 2 free accounts. And in those 2 free accounts, I was looking for something to basically decide which account I was going to go for as my main account. One account ended up with Ravi, and one account ended up with Destina, and then on the Destina account, I got Says, and that was kind of it. That was kind of the moment where I had chosen which side I was going for, and so I chose this account. And this account has been really great for me, but really, the question that I think, or the main complaint I keep hearing about Epic 7 is the grind. And yes, the grind in Epic 7 is pretty big. I will not lie about it. If you want to do certain content. And that is the thing, because I have been playing basically Epic 7 for months as essentially a casual. And in that sense, as a casual, I was basically, getting back into the game whenever, I was getting free resources, or when I had, some time to play, or, just checking some stuff because I had some downtime at the moment. And I did not push a lot of resources into trying to get, resources I should say, time and effort, into trying to get super far in the game. As a matter of fact, it only has been recently that I have made a bit of an arena push, and that mainly has just been because I want to have, some more resources when it comes time for Dizzy to come out. So that has been basically my main, thing when it comes to playing Rerolling Lost is I took it incredibly easy. I didn't do a lot of the Abyss stuff. I just ended up playing lightly through the story, doing some fun summons, basically treating it as a second game when I was mainly playing Brave Exvius. Because back at the time, I was playing a lot of Brave Exvius, and I was not playing a lot of the other stuff. And it is true. There is a lot of grind in Epic 7, but from going so slow, I actually had a much better ramp into later game content for not being overly serious because a couple of things happen. One, events are a great way of just getting some of the more rare resources, provided you, have a little bit of patience. And don't get me wrong, I am one of the worst people when it comes to patience. But since then, there have been a couple of changes to the game, especially the AP system, where just going through and grinding through some stuff, you now have a little bit more of a safety net. The safety net isn't, the best ever, but I mean, it refreshes every week, which it goes a long way into being able to do stuff. There are starting to become events in the game like free unequipment events, although they are rare. There are, EXP up events, which are really important for raising, stuff in the game. But, in general, I found that this game has been really good from a casual perspective. And there is no doubt in my mind that I have been incredibly lucky. But what you are looking at from basically my characters and everything is the result of months and months of just going basically really, really slow in the game, taking my time, not being overly, throwing like all of my time into this game because I never felt that I really needed to. Yes, it is there if you are super interested in throwing a lot of time. There is a massive grind potential of, this can eat up a lot of your time if you wanted to. If you're just going for all of the incredible end game content, if you are looking to have to be the #1 big dick in Arena, congratulations, you will have the time of your life. There's guild wars, there is so much that goes on in this game, and as for the but, you know, just finding myself playing the game, just doing events and doing some grinding there. Even light grinding was pretty good for over a long series of months. I just didn't take it too seriously. I was able to make a ton of progress into this game, and I am fairly in a good spot right now where, you know, I have a really high number of stuff. I will not lie, I have spent money on this game, about 500 buying some of the bigger collaboration packs. If you really want to see, like, I bought this 130 pack because it has a lot of stuff in it, and the collaboration packs have been pretty good. As opposed to, like, the monthly packs, or no, not the monthly pack, which is it? It's not the Mystic Pack. I stay... Ooh, that's scary. The monthly summon pack, I just don't do that because it's not great value. But whenever the collaboration packs or the BOGO pack came along, it was like, oh, yeah, I'll just throw some money at it. You know, Epic 7 is kind of this game where I've been pretty lucky, and therefore it's a little bit easier to spend money, and I've been enjoying it, which also makes it easier to spend money. But overall, I now have a pretty solid team where, and obviously more time since I've stopped doing Brave Exvius, so there is this thing of just, you know, seeing all the things slowly add up in this game where now it feels like I can start doing more of the hard content slower, but not, like, needing to throw myself at this game, even to this point. This is still a game where it's like, yeah, I can just auto through a lot of the content while I'm doing something else, like playing Hearthstone or, you know, recording a video. I could just literally have Epic 7 going and just constantly be hitting, you know, a refresh, and that's fine for the mindless grind, but then I can go, you know, when I feel like when I'm on stream, oh, well, I'll just go into Abyss today and push a little bit further, see what I can do, figure out what I got to do for strategies or whatnot, or change up, or go into the labyrinth and try and get, you know, more completion, or try and get stuff done. I have found that this game has had an immense amount of content for going at the speed that I have been, which is fairly light, and I actually do really like that about this game. I have really enjoyed taking it at a much slower pace and enjoying it. But for people who are like, oh, the grind, it will kill me, try the game at a slower pace. It is definitely a game that is a little bit of a... It can be incredibly grindy if you want it to be, but it can also be a just really fun game to throw an hour or two in a day, and that's all you really have to do, and make slow progress towards your future, because the game is making improvements. The AP store is a huge improvement in the Catalyst grind, as well as some of the equipment stuff has become slowly better over time. So yeah, I think it's actually pretty great in that sense. And with that being said, about this kind of being an intro video and another intro video into it, is what about characters? Because characters seems to be a big sticking point. For people who are starting the game, you are going to have to reroll. This is a gotcha, but one of the things I like about this game for rerolls is that it has a fantastic system where at the end of basically the first chapter, you get 30 multi-summons, and you can choose the one that you like the best, but you do have to, like, just go with, you can't look at all of your 30 multiples and go, oh, that one. No, you have to, like, oh, I got a good multiple, stop, kind of thing. And for people who are wondering which characters are really good, Cez is an absolutely baller to get at the start of the game. He is great for farming. He is a powerful unit into the future. I still use mine. He is not the best unit, but yeah, he is like really great for just playing through the game. Destina, one of the best healers in the game. She has lasted me from the beginning till now, and I will probably use her far into the future because Arena can go suck a giant donkey dick. Anyway, Belena, she's really great too if you just get her off the regular summons. There are some characters you cannot get, or there are quite a few characters, I should say, you cannot get on the multi-pull, on the repeated multi-pull, but you know what? If you were to get this girl, this is a good sign that your account is going to be really great, because she is literally one of my favorite characters in the entire game. And we're not even talking about Moonlight summons. In terms of healers, though, there's a lot of great 4-star, and for DPS, there are a lot of great 3-star characters. So Angelica is a absolutely fantastic character. She is just basically the best healer in the entire game, most people would argue. And she has, I mean, especially for just clearing out the lower level content, Angelica is amazing. She is a strong, powerful healer, and she is great support. Soul, if you're starting the game right now and you go through the event that is currently going on for Guilty Gear, this character is absolutely fantastic. There are even high-level players who agree that this guy is just amazing, and he starts out at 5-star, and you can potentially get more copies of him, which makes it easier getting to a 6-star. Cigarette is pretty good, another character I got incredibly early who is pretty darn good. Chloe is great for DPS. She is very high level. And then we start getting into other characters like Bilverdred, great farming character, absolutely fantastic character. If you were to get him and him or Says plus Angelica, that's the start of a really great account for you. But continuing on, there are lots of great lower-level characters, such as Silk, who you can actually get in the game for free just by playing through the game. Rose, who is also really good. Clury, who is a really great tank, who is a 3-star base character. A little bit nerfed recently, but still pretty good if you get her into the her specialty change. Kyrus, who is a bleed master and almost just essential. Like, it's really rare that you find a 3-star essential, but there you go. Lorena, who is a fantastic DPS unit that a lot of people still use, even in the late game. Again, another free unit that you can specialty change. And I should say, specialty changes are where you do certain things for a character, and then you can go through a really easy quest and get a more powerful version of that character that is slightly different. So, there you go. But yeah, the grind in Epic 7, like, if you look at all of this stuff, keep in mind, I just really don't play this game a absolute ton, but I have a fair amount of resources always available that I have just kind of built up, and I have never, if I wanted to, yeah, I could burn through all my gold in a second, basically. I could burn through all my wolves in a day, trying to get a ton of characters up to 6-star or whatever. But I haven't done that. I've just, excuse me, every day been making slow progress towards a bigger and better team all the time. Doing things like every day I just log in and do my Heart of Orbis, which gives me a lot of Skystone, as well as just playing through the game anyway, or doing my daily hunt, all my daily stuff. Getting my Spirit Wells every day, and then just using a little bit of this resource right here to get 1 penguin a day, and that slowly builds up over time too. Doing crack in the walls every day. I have built up a lot of resources over time, and if I ever wanted to, I could use all those resources to really grind up the higher level content if I just wanted to get through it. But I'm totally fine with taking this game incredibly slow, just having some fun, and using it as a little bit more of just a game that I play, that I have fun with, and I enjoy every once in a while, especially because, you know, I have Belena. I have one of my favorite characters ever, which is this girl right here, Challenger Domniel, that I even have an emote in my Twitch channel for. I absolutely love this game as just the casual experience that I have kind of treated it. And for a lot of people who are just like, huh. For people who are wondering about whether or not this game is like overly grindy, it can be. It absolutely can be, but it doesn't have to be. I still recommend that people actually give this a shot, because it is a really fun thing. Also, I should tell you right now, I play on the Asia server, not on the North America server. It works perfectly fine for me, and it has a little bit less traffic sometimes. But yeah, I really enjoy this game more as a little bit casual, but as the time has gone on, I've been getting more and more into it, and with Brave Exvius God, maybe I'll get a little bit more into it, but I just am not that top level player. I don't have that need. I don't need to prove I have the biggest dick, and I'm okay with that. So if you're really looking for a game with a lot of content to it, with a lot of good low-level characters that you can potentially get at the start of the game, try this game out. It actually is not as grindy as some people say, if you don't want it to be. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you for another video. I think we got to do my favorite character list for this game. We got to do that. Anyway, that's all. See you next time.